Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So it's been a couple days since I've uploaded. I've been very busy. I'm starting a new job this week, so things have been a little chaotic. But we're back for another video. We've got a really cool set of cars to look at today. We've got the Fast and Furious series from Hot Wheels Premium. We've got all 5 of them, so numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. These are from, I believe I saw in here 2021 is our copyright date on there. So I believe these are a release from last year, but still really cool stuff to have. So starting off, we've got this 99 Ford F150 SVT Lightning. Not just any SVT Lightning. This is the Racer's Edge shop truck. This is from the first Fast and Furious movie. That's the one Brian drives around in the beginning. Next, we've got this 87 Buick Regal GX. We have seen a GX from Hot Wheels Premium before. I'll be honest with you guys, though. I like the wheels on this one a lot better. They're much smaller than the ones on the white one here, so they look a little more period correct. But this was Dom's car in, I think, the 5th one. I think it was the 5th one, where they're going after the tanker truck and the tanker rolls over and he slides the car underneath it. It's absolutely ridiculous. But that's his car from, I believe, the 5th movie. So here we go. We're knocking stuff over already. Next, we've got a 77 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Not sure which movie this one's from, but still really cool car. Nice Smokey and the Bandit colors. We've got a 68 Dodge Charger, which I assume was Dom's, although I can't specifically remember which movie this one was from either. Kind of funky looking. It's got like a wide body fenders on it. Heavily modified, but still cool looking car. And then last one down here is this 70 Chevy Nova SS. This is a really cool one as well. This is one of my favorites in the set. Yeah, really nice looking car. So that's a Nova SS, so that should be a 396 under the hood there. And then the back of the cards is all the same on these. So we have our GNX, the F150, Firebird, and the Charger. So that's the rest of the series there. So let's get into cracking them open. So we're going to start off with the 99 Ford F150 SVT Lightning. So let's get this guy out of the box and onto the lift. So here's our 1999 Ford F150 SVT Lightning. So these did have, I believe, a supercharged 5.4 liter V8 in them. Certainly no joke. Not a slow truck. And of course it does say the Racer's Edge, and you have down there the address and everything, and their phone number, the fake phone number for the Racer's Edge shop from the first Fast and Furious movie. And then, of course, like I said, this is the truck that Brian can be seen driving around. And there's a scene in that movie where he tries to pull up to the shop. And if you've ever noticed in movies, every time a car pulls up, they always screech their tires when they stop. And in the movie, it never seems like a big deal. But if you think about it, like if somebody did that every time they drove somewhere in person, it'd be obnoxious. But he pulls up in this truck to the Racer's Edge shop, and he stops so hard that the front of the truck nosedives into the curb, and you can actually hear him hit the curb in the movie, and they still use that shot. So if you've got some time, go watch the Fast and Furious movie, and you'll watch Brian, or Paul Walker, I should say, smack a brand new SVT Lightning pickup truck into a curb. Still very good looking truck, although this is the ugliest generation of Ford F-150s. The SVT Lightnings are super cool. I absolutely love the idea of a supercharged pickup truck. Really cool stuff that you just can't get anymore, you know. The new Raptors, I think, are still V6s, but very nice truck. So there's our SVT F-150 badge on the tailgate there next to the Ford logo. Sorry, I'm getting phone calls. Nice little side pipes on there as well. I like the wheels on this one too. Okay, I had to take a second there and answer a phone call. I think, though, I just said you can't get supercharged pickup trucks anymore. That's completely untrue. You can get the new Ram TRX is a supercharged V8, and it has like 700 jillion horsepower or whatever. So that's not true. You can still get supercharged pickup trucks. I know I just said that a few seconds ago. But anyway, yeah, really, really awesome truck. I absolutely love this thing. Even though it's a Ford, I still really like it. Looks really, really good. And it's got mirrors on it. Yay! Love my mirrors. There's our Ford emblem in the grille there. And did we have a license plate on here? No, no license plate. The headlight and taillight details look incredible. Let me see if I can get, yeah, that's definitely a vinyl sticker that's laid onto the body and then clear coated over. I was gonna say, because those look absolutely amazingly realistic. Very cool stuff. So we'll get this guy into the parking lot here so we can keep an eye on him, and we will open our next car, which is the 87 Buick Regal GX. And yeah, like I said, the wheels on this one are just a lot more muscle car looking as opposed to the wheels on my other Hot Wheels Premium GX, which are still muscly but just very big. I like the smaller wheels. I'm old school. So let's get it out of the box and take a closer look at it. I'll turn the lift facing the right way too. Alright, so here is our 87 Buick Regal GNX. Now this is a GNX, not just a Grand National. So the GNX got a bigger turbocharger and made upwards of 320 horsepower, which in 1987, that was a lot of power. And if I'm not mistaken, this guy was the fastest production car for a little while. I mean, this thing was trashing Ferraris in the quarter mile. Absolute monster of a car. 320 horsepower out of a turbocharged 3.8 liter V6. This thing was an animal. It was so fast. There's our license plate there. What does that say? MP, come on, focus. MP 17949. I don't think that means anything in particular. But anyway, this car was so fast that in 1988, which was the last year for the Grand National, or GNX, General Motors basically said, you can't be faster than the Corvette. The Corvette is our flagship car, and the GNX was faster than the Corvette in the quarter mile. And General Motors did not like that. So they nixed the program. They shut them down. No more GNXs. Which, if you ask me, is kind of selfish and lame, but, you know, from a business marketing standpoint, I kind of understand. You don't want something made by Buick to be overshadowing the flagship Corvette, especially in the department of speed. Corvette was kind of supposed to be the fastest one. But, yeah, the GNX was an absolute animal. Awesome, awesome car. Looks absolutely perfect in all black. Very nice. There's our GNX badge in the grille. If we can see that there. You can just about make out the X there. There you go. And then we've got the Grand National license plate on the front. There it is. You knew it was coming. You knew I was going to do it. I do it every video. So let's see if we can focus in on that. There you go. You get the Grand National with the Grand National emblem there. Very, very nice looking. Take a quick peek underneath. I don't know if we looked underneath the F-150, but these guys are all metal bases. So there's 87 Buick Regal GNX, metal base, 1999 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning. Yes. So unlike our Auto Worlds from the previous video, the Auto World Deluxe series that had plastic bases and plastic tires, All 5 of these guys are metal base, rubber tires. Everything is top quality. So, and this one just keeps falling over the more I touch it. So next, we've got our 77 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Yet another Trans Am for my Trans Am collection. So let's get this guy opened up and take a good look at it. Alright, so here is our 77 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Now, the first thing I'm going to mention about this car, I get this out of the way, is that rear fender looks absolutely atrocious. They, I guess, went a little cartoony with this and didn't stick to a very realistic scaling and stretched the rear fender out to put that bigger tire under the back to make it look cooler, I guess. And if you look at what it should look like on the card, so there's a good look at what your rear fender should look like. It doesn't come up all the way up to almost the roof line like it does on this car. But, I don't know, small little thing to complain about. There's a hair on it. But, yeah, it definitely gives it kind of a more cartoony look to it. But, oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, so it's 77 Trans Am. It's the Smokey and the Bandit car, but this one was in the Fast and Furious movie, so it's not Smokey and the Bandit car. Should have a 455 under the hood. We've got our little shaker right above the Firebird there. Although usually it does say 455 on there or 6.6 liter depending on the year. Although I guess a 455 would be what, a 7.4, 7.5 liter. So I think the later years when they went down to the 6.6 liter, they went to a smaller, the 400 cubic inch. Anyway, cool looking car. I really like it a lot. I don't think I have any black Firebird Trans Ams from this year range, so that's a cool one. We do have a license plate on here. It says Focus. It doesn't say Focus, but there we go. 5JOD494. Looks like a California license plate. Like I said, again, I'm not 100% sure which Fast and Furious movie this car is from. I know this truck is obviously from the first one, and the Grand National, I'm like 70% sure, is from the 5th movie. It might be the 4th or 5th, one of the two. After the Tokyo Drift movie, I kind of lose track of which one is which. Not that I don't like the movies, just they all kind of start to blend together. It's pretty much the same story over and over again. Really, really nice looking car, though. I really like the front end of that. Our little Pontiac emblem, Trans Am lettering above the headlight there. Come on, stay on the left. There we go. Very, very nice. Another Trans Am emblem on the fender. And you've got the Firebird on the, I guess that's the B pillar. I guess that would be the B pillar on a 2-door. Very good looking car. So we'll take a quick peek underneath because I've been forgetting to do that. We've got a chrome base on this one. 77 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. This casting is actually all the way from back in 2007. Very interesting. So that one was made in Indonesia. So what are some of the other copyright dates on here? Indonesia 2019 is when this casting was first released. And then this guy is... Where is it? Do we have a... Okay, yeah, 2019. Interesting. So let's get into our next car. The 68 Dodge Charger that I'm going to flip right over in front of you there. Yeah, it's a Charger RT, so it should be a Hemi under the hood there, but very interesting body work done to this thing. So let's pop it out of the box and take a look at it. Alright, so yeah, this is definitely a weird one, guys. So it's definitely a 68 Charger, no doubt there, but as we come around to the side, you may start to notice the fenders start getting awkwardly wide. So it does have sort of a wide body kit to it. And if you look at it from underneath, you can actually see where it extends out over the original body lines, which, you know, is just a style thing. I imagine it's, you know, Wide body kits are very trendy right now in the car scene, so not my favorite thing, but I guess it's still a pretty cool looking car. Again, it does give it kind of a cartoony look, makes it look a little fat. The next thing I noticed about this car, which was a little weird, again, we do have a giant wheel in the back. Absolutely massive. If you were to scale that proportionately, that wheel would be huge. If we look in the back window, there appears to be something back there. Now, if you look at the top of it, so right here, basically, looks a lot like the supercharger from a Hellcat. So maybe this has a rear-mounted Hellcat engine and also a roll cage. You can see there's a pillar there and a pillar right there for a little roll cage. You can see there's our shifter on the interior there. Another cool little detail. Very detailed interior on this one, actually. Very neat. Yeah, so like I said, it's a 68 Charger. I imagine it's a 426 Hemi under the hood, but being all the other work that's done to this thing, well, obviously no, it's not a 426 under the hood. There's a Hellcat engine in the back, so I can't even say it's a 426. So that's a little ridiculous, but still pretty neat. Matte black, it looks okay on this one. Yeah, you know, I'm always really picky about matte black stuff. It has to look perfect. I don't know, very picky. But it does look nice with the gold wheels and the gold RT stripe. Some door latch details as well. Very, very good looking car. Ooh, that's so weird. It doesn't look like a Charger from the back with that those fenders. Absolutely throw the profile of the car off. We do have our Dodge emblem in the middle of the rear there. And then your 68 twin circle taillights. Very weird looking car from some angles. Other angles it looks good. Some angles it looks really weird. Very neat stuff though. So let's get this guy parked up with our others, and we will get into our last car for today's video. This 1970 Chevy Nova SS. Very, very cool looking car. So let's get it opened up. Alright, so here's our 1970 Chevy Nova SS. Very, very good looking car. This one might actually really be my favorite from this series. There's our SS badge in the grille there. Nice super sport stripes down the hood. This should be, like I said, a 396 car, although we don't have any badging on it. Very, very good looking. Like the color a lot. I like this silver with black stripes. What is that on the trunk there? What does that say? Can I even read that? No, I can't even read what it says there on the corner of the trunk, but there's another SS badge in the in between the rear taillights there. There you go. Try and get a good focused view of that. I know YouTube sometimes butchers the quality of these videos and you guys can barely see anything I'm talking about, but I try. Very, very nice. So I figured we can take a look at one of the cards just one more time, just for the sake of looking at it. We got the card from the Charger here, and this does have the other four cars. Now we've got the Buick, the SVT, the Firebird, and now the Nova on here. Doesn't really tell you anything about the movie. Half of this is in Spanish. Yeah, not really much info or anything on there, but I just figured I'd show you guys the card real quick, just in case you wanted to see it. I'm gonna bring our Nova back over here. Very, very cool looking car. Take a quick peek underneath. This one has a matte black base. That's kind of cool. It does say 70 Chevy Nova SS. This is a 2020 is our copyright date for this casting. What was the copyright for the Charger? The Charger is also a 2020 copyright date. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Very, very nice. So, what do you say? We'll wrap this video up a little early. I know this is a little short for our average videos, but figure we'll get these 5 new cars into the parking garage and go over them one more time so you guys can check them out under the lights. Alright, so there is our 1970 Chevy Nova, our 1999 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning, our 1987 Buick Regal GX, the 1977 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, and then we're going to have to go upstairs for this last one. Our 68 Dodge Charger with the wide body kit and rear mounted Hellcat engine. Absolute ridiculousness. Alright, so that is our cars for today's video, and don't forget about the Charger upstairs. So make sure, if you guys enjoyed the video, to leave a like, leave a comment, tell me which car was your favorite in the video, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me, guys, and I will see you in the next video.